What is good, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. We are switching things up a little bit this week. We are going to start just doing one match per video, try and keep the video length that little bit shorter, see how those videos do on our channel. Let me know in the comments down below how you think the experiment's going, whether you prefer one video or two videos, and don't forget as well to smash that subscribe button and tickle the little thumbs up button for us as well. All helps get these videos in front of more people and helps to make my dreams come true. So before we get into anything here, you can see we've already got our pre-match press conference ready. Let's take a quick look at the schedule here. So we are going to be facing off against Leeds United. We were absolutely in the mud after the Villa and Everton games, but we went all tiki-taka and we have beaten Crystal Palace and then only lost 1-0 to Tottenham. So things are looking up. And I'm hoping with a relatively easy run in here. So Leeds, not super easy, but it's winnable. Then Bournemouth and Fulham, fully winnable. Sheffield United, even more winnable. And then we've got a bit of a hellish end to the season with United, Liverpool and Arsenal, with Burnley in there with the El Clasico as the second to last game of the season. So we've got a pretty mixed run in, I would say. Probably going to get some progress, I would hope. And the tiki-taka tactics that we've got, I think, are going to work wonders for us. So here's our starting lineup for the next match. We've got Kaminsky playing in goal. Buffon is actually dropped to the bench. He's not been performing great for us at all. So we've got Kaminsky in goal with a backline of Williams because Manu Sanchez is still injured. Branthwaite and Sviatchenko because Sviatchenko and Simjinovic don't seem to get along at centre-back. And then Niambe out on the right wing back. Then we've got Martinez playing the Regista role with Dak and Evander just in front of him in the centre mid. Dak doing the box-to-box stuff and Evander doing his usual Metzala wondrousness. And then we've got Schuer and Elliott on the wings with Armstrong up top on his own because Jonas Wind is completely injured. Absolutely and totally completely injured. There is 10 days to 4 weeks left of his injury. So he's out for the rest of the season. He got absolutely obliterated. But let's get into our pre-match press conference and see how this game against Leeds goes. I'm kind of looking forward to doing this experiment with just one game per video. I think shorter videos are more likely to garner longer watch time, but we'll find out. But let's get these questions done. What do I expect ahead of the latest clash? I'm pleased with how we've prepared and feel confident. We're just coming off the back of an international break, so a lot of our players should be fresh. Are we concerned by Butterworth's poor form? He's got to do better, but he'll be the first person to tell you that. Valkari's been playing very well. I'm happy to see it. I wouldn't expect so. We've agreed a deal. Armstrong is great. Return to action after an international period in which a number of Blackburn players were representing their countries. How do you see that affecting? It's part of the modern game. Chelsea parting company with Allegri. Not my place to comment. There we go. And somebody actually liked the way I dealt with that. And we've got Buffon, Machucha and Kaminsky really liking my press conference there. Now let's get into the Leeds game. Now I've got a memory of playing Championship Manager. I think it must have been 95, 96, maybe 94, 95. It was back when Leeds were the richest club in the Premier League. And I don't know why, whenever I was playing against Leeds, whenever Leeds scored, I'd sort of like close off the back of my throat and just go, "Goal for Leeds!" And it kind of became a thing between me and my brothers. Well, me and one of my brothers at least. I've no idea why we found it so funny, but we did. We don't want to pick up Stefano Akaka, do we? No, he's old. We don't really want to be picking up too many old players. Oh, there's a moth in here. Fantastic. We'll have to find a way to get him back outside at some point. Right, let's crack on with this this Leeds game, shall we? I'm getting distracted by insects. That's not cool. Please, if I'm wrong there, correct me. A moth is an insect, right? I always get a bit confused with the different sort of classifications of bugs. I know insects have 6 legs and a segmented body with like a abdomen, a torso. They're probably not the right words for them, but does it matter? We're not here to talk about insects, are we, ladies and gentlemen? We're here to watch some football. Blackburn Rovers versus Leeds United coming right up. Ask and you shall receive. as long as the game lets me continue fast enough. Here we go. So let's get some opposition instructions out there. We're not going to do that. We're not going to use tighter marking, and we're not going to reduce defend duties. We are going to stay on positive, and we are going to crack on. Let's proceed to the match. Fingers crossed we get some decent points out of this. I'd like to think we will. Because we improve our league position here, we're going to be able to sign better players at the end of the season. Leeds are 14th, we're 17th. Let's give the fans something to cheer, guys. Schuer and Dak liked that, as did Buffon. I could make a real statement about my intentions and go on the attack. I want to encourage attacking play. Meslier has been almost unbeatable. How do you solve the problem of getting past him? I think we can unsettle him and make him uncomfortable. Let's say it. We're playing at home. Our home form hasn't been great as Leeds start the game off there, as Semedo finds Cooper and Koch to Klich. And Schuer manages to intercept there, and now it's with Bradley Dack in the centre of the park. And normal service is resumed as Nyambe comes to take a throw here, finds Dack with it, and it's back with Nyambe on the wing. Is he going to be able to find the delivery? He plays it short to Elliott, and now Elliott is back to Nyambe. Nyambe finds Martinez. It's now with Dack, who shoots, and his shot is deflected behind for a corner. Positive football from Blackburn Rovers at the beginning of this game here as Evander delivers this one in. Headed away from Armstrong, though, but Schuer picks up that loose ball and stops any hope of a counter-attack. As Kaminski now with a goal kick, plays it short to Sviatchenko, who plays it across the goal to Branthwaite, and now it's with Schuer on the left. He cuts inside. He's looking forward for a ball he can play, but can't find one, so it's back to Martinez, and Martinez eventually finds the ball out to Elliott. And now Nyambe maraudering forward here on the right-hand side again is held up, but he finds Evander with a beautiful pass back to Martinez again. Martinez sends Armstrong, who's one-on-one here, but Meslier gets down and saves. But lovely football from Blackburn as Rafinha tries to swing a free kick in here, and Kaminski claims no problem. Semedo's head was nearly on that then, though. And now Branthwaite to Williams, back to Branthwaite. This is dangerous passing by Rovers at the back here now as Rafinha's in the area, but Kaminski can claim. Rafinha was offside anyway, so any goal would not have counted. Williams now looking to send a ball long there for Adam Armstrong, and he's done it, and Armstrong shoots and makes it 1-0 to Blackburn Rovers after 15 minutes has gone. Dead ball situations, Adam Armstrong's pace. You can't do much about that. Let's watch that again. Like, Armstrong was awake to it, and the defender even had a yard on him. That was really bad from, who is that? I can't even click on them now. It wasn't Semedo. It was whoever else they've got now as Martinez plays it back to Sviatchenko. And it's all the way back to Kaminski. Taking his time now. Plays it short to Branthwaite. And then to Sviatchenko. And little triangles form in there as Elliott eventually receives the ball. And he goes back to Martinez again, who plays it long up towards Nyambe, but it is headed clear, and now Roberts has a chance to break. He goes past one man. His shot is deflected. His shot was going wide anyway, but it's deflected to go wide the other side of the goal. Leeds have a corner. And Koch can only head it over. Goal kick. Blackburn Rovers have climbed a place in the table up to 13th at the moment as things stand. 25 minutes gone. Let's give the boys some encouragement. Let them know we're on their side. Come on, guys. What's Branthwaite? He's frustrated by the feedback and everyone else is just indifferent. That's fine. As now Leeds trying to play out from the back. So Bielsa is no longer the manager of Leeds. This is only the second season in. Bielsa has gone to manage Sevilla, and Brendan Rodgers is now in charge of Leeds as Bradley Dack picks up the ball in midfield there, but his pass is a bad one and picked up by Cooper. But then Koch plays a terrible pass and sends Armstrong free for his second goal of the game. 35 minutes gone. Blackburn Rovers lead 2-0. This tiki-taka tactic might be the one. There we go. Look at this. Koch's bad pass there. Armstrong just seizes on the opportunity and absolutely savages it at the near post of Meslier. And now what can Sviatchenko do with this free kick near our own corner flags? He finds Nyambe, and it eventually ends up with Harvey Elliott, who cuts inside, looking to try and make some advancement forward, but can't see anything, so it goes back to Martinez, who eventually finds Schuer, who with a little deft touch, plays in Evander, and it's back to Schuer again to Armstrong, who now has his hat-trick. Not even a minute after the last one, ladies and gentlemen. And Adam Armstrong now has a hat-trick against Leeds United in the Premier League. Look at this ball, though. Back to Schuer, and then Schuer just dink, little gentle touch, and Armstrong first time, top corner, fantastic goal. We are up to 12th now. We've gone above Newcastle as well, as Williams takes the long throw there to Evander. Evander picks it up well, tries to find Elliott at the back post, does so, but it's back with Nyambe now. Can he swing one in? No, he plays it back to Bradley Dack. We're being forced out of the area here. Leeds being very organised as it ends up with Evander and then Schuer. Back to Evander again. He's looking for the breakthrough there, but ends up passing it back to Martinez. And then Dack and Martinez combining again, finding Evander. Lovely ball through again towards Armstrong, and Armstrong's only got a fourth. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We have been in terrible form for so long, and now it's not even half time and we're 4-0 up. I mean, we've never really had trouble scoring, but it's keeping the goals out that we have trouble with. We've been one of the top scorers in the league so far this season. But this is insane, ladies and gentlemen. We are solidly mid-table right now. This is massive for us. It really is. As Nedjelakov tries to play it in there, but it's blocked. And now Blackburn can try and work their way out again as it's with Schuer in the centre of the park. Back to Martinez. Again, Armstrong has been sent. And can he get a fifth? Adam Armstrong scores his fifth. But the flag is up. He was offside. It's going to VAR. Goal disallowed. Oof. A fifth goal for Adam Armstrong would have been something wonderful there, wouldn't it? Now let's see how offside. Oh, it's like a piece of paper's width offside. He's got a throw from Nyambe here, short to Elliott. Elliott plays it into Dack, who finds Armstrong in the middle of the 6-yard box, but his shot is charged down and it goes out for a corner. Evander's going to work his way over to take this now. Looking to find a head in the area there. Finds Harvey Elliott. It falls to the feet of Bradley Dack, but he can't control it. And Meslier gathers the ball there. What a first half that has been. 4-0 Blackburn Rovers. We are dominant. All Adam Armstrong as well. What on earth is going on, ladies and gentlemen? No one is having a poor game. Adam Armstrong's got a 10 so far. Let's tell him how fantastic I think he's been. I am delighted with you, my friend. Let's just start the second half, and we'll start thinking about subs a little later on as Patrick Bamford comes onto the field for Tyler Roberts. They could be bringing on an absolute assassin there, though. If Bamford does anywhere near as well as he did this season in real life, as Evander steps up to take this corner. Swings it out. Ends up falling to Elliott in the middle of their half. Martinez now. Can we work our way back forward as Adam Armstrong breaks his way into the area? He cannot slot it in at the near post, though, and it's a corner. It is a corner indeed, as Evander steps up to take this one. Looking for Armstrong at the back post, but it misses everybody. Armstrong does end up recovering the ball here. Swings one into Harvey Elliott, but he's beaten in the air. Branthwaite, though, slows down the counter-attack there, giving people chance to get back. And then some poor passing from Leeds just makes it completely break down, as Nyambe, with a throw-in near our own corner flag there, combining with Sviatchenko and Martinez there to completely take whoever that is out of the game. Let's see. It is Rodrigo. He's going to be tired, isn't he? The amount he's pressing there now. But Sviatchenko finds Martinez again. Martinez finds Schuer out on the left-hand side, who plays another lovely through ball to Adam Armstrong. And he's not going to get his fifth. It's not to be, ladies and gentlemen. It is tipped wide for a corner. Imagine 5 goals to one person in a Premier League game is insane. That's headed clear there. And Rodrigo picks it up, ends up playing it back to Cooper. Winks finds Rafinha, though, and the move comes to nothing. We will press Rafinha. Curtis Jones is going to come on for a run. We're going to bring him on for Schuer, definitely. We did want to bring Curtis Jones on at half-time. But if Schuer's feeling a bit tired, we'll do that right now. So Armstrong plays it back to Martinez, who finds Evander. Evander back to Armstrong again. Martinez with a long ball to Armstrong. Is he going to get his fifth? Little dink hits the bar. And it is cleared out. Is that behind for a corner? It was. I couldn't tell if that was a corner or a throw here as Evander looks to swing this one to the back post where Armstrong is waiting. But it's headed clear, and now Winks has a chance to accelerate forward. He's got support from the likes of, is this Rodrigo or Rafinha? It's Rafinha. But Winks, he's gone a long way here, and his cross is charged down and out for a corner. Rafinha working his way over to take that. 60 minutes gone here. Half an hour of the game remaining as Sviatchenko heads that clear. But Winks is going to pick up the loose ball as there's no Rovers players there. And the long ball towards Rodrigo is dealt with by Branthwaite, and then Curtis Jones just cushions it down for Evander, and Blackburn can reset. 20 minutes left to go, and Kaminski with a goal kick here. Straight to Sviatchenko, finds Niambe out on the right wing-back position. Forward to Harvey Elliott, who brings Bradley Dack into play. And now Harvey Elliott receives it back again, and he's got some room to move into here. He's got Adam Armstrong ahead of him, but a great interception from Leeds there resets the move, and now Leeds have a chance to advance. Some sloppy passing here, though, nearly getting dispossessed. But they end up breaking it through, and now Bamford, for whatever reason, playing out on the right wing as William now moves forward. Lovely cross in there. It's Bamford and Kaminski with an absolute worldie of a save there. Great move from Leeds, even greater goalkeeping from Kaminski there. Curtis Jones has not made much of an impact so far. As William takes the throw here, finds Winks. It's back with William. Is he going to be able to swing one in? Instead, he plays it short to Winks, who finds Llorente on the edge of the area, but his shot is blocked and he's forced backwards. And now Leeds have to retreat a little bit, but they come forward again, and Kaminski claims that loose ball before Rodrigo can get there. That moth just scared me a little bit. Harvey Elliott is coming off for Berriton, and then we will swap sides of Berriton and Jones. Just 2 minutes of the added time, and we've got Curtis Jones sending a long ball forward to absolutely nobody, and Meslier picks that up. Ends up finding Nedjelakov. Rafinha back to Nedjelakov. Llorente now. Harry Winks with a lovely ball out to Rafinha there. Lovely through ball there to Rodrigo, but Kaminski is equal to the shot, and it's cleared out for a throw-in, and the ref blows his final whistle. Blackburn Rovers have absolutely dispatched Leeds United 4-0. I have no idea how that happened. Adam Armstrong having an absolute worldie of a game. Let's praise them as much as we can here. Again, individuals. Adam Armstrong, I am delighted with your performance, my friend. I should have probably said the same thing about Martinez. I've won my game in hand and moved up the league as a result. How decisive do you believe an upward trajectory to be? The finish line is in clear sight. They deserve a reward, and that's one way to do it, for sure. Now, let's see if we've got a post-match press conference. We do. Adam Armstrong, ladies and gentlemen, 4 goals in 1 game. Now, I want to have a quick look before I do this press conference at the Premier League top scorers. So we've got Bupenza for Burnley with 21, Lautaro Martinez with 18 for Arsenal, and then Callum Wilson with 18 for Newcastle. We come in at 6th with 13 goals. So we're quite a way off the pace with Adam Armstrong. Jonas Wind has not been anywhere near as good as I wanted him to. Patson Dack has been killing it for Wolves, as is Calvert-Lewin. But Rodrigo and Mason Greenwood are tied with Adam Armstrong for goals there. Now let's have a look at the post-match press conference. To say the particular result was on the cards would be an exaggeration. Just how pleased are you? It's an absolutely superb win. I wouldn't swap him for anyone, not even Neymar. Adam Armstrong, better than Neymar. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. It's rumoured that Armstrong is leaving the club in the near future. Performances like that are hardly going to reduce the interest in him. I'm pleased he's playing well, and I remain confident of keeping him at the club. Continue to the summary. Andy Connell didn't like that, but Sean Rennie really liked it. So let's just see if we've had a reaction to that. See if Armstrong liked what I said there. So we ended up just like 2 places behind Leeds after that win. So let's see what the reaction to the press conference was. Bradley Dack liked it. Absolutely fantastic win, though. And Quique Sanchez Flores, the manager of Everton, is happy with the playing time Branthwaite's been given following the discussion. Fantastic. So let's just have a quick look at the Premier League table there. So we have 7 games remaining. So that's 21 points. So the maximum we can finish with is 56. If everyone else loses, that'd put us 5th. That'd put us in Europa League or Europa Conference League. So it is entirely possible for us to still make Europe this season. I don't think it's going to happen because of how tough the end of our running is. But can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen, first season in the Premier League, making a European place? How much money that's going to bring in? How much that's going to improve the caliber of player we can bring in? That's going to be insane. So let's take another quick look at the schedule here. So we've just beaten Leeds, which finishes out our March fixtures. We've got our Bournemouth, Fulham, and Sheffield United. They should be relatively easy games. And we will join you back, ladies and gentlemen, I think for the Manchester United game. Yeah, we'll join you back for the Manchester United game. We'll then have an El Clasico episode, and then we'll do our final episode of the season with the game against Arsenal as well. And then a little bit of a season review. So there's the schedule for the next few videos, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if you liked just having one game per episode, please do let me know in the comments down below. The more people who let me know, the more likely I am to keep it this way. If there's not much difference in the comments down below or the number of views these videos get, I'll likely go back to having 2 games an episode because I quite like how that sort of continues the story. If you haven't already as well and you are new here, do hit that subscribe button, give it a big thumbs up. And yeah, one thing I do want to say, if you don't know about them, go and check out the Total Screamers podcast. I was on there yesterday for the Liverpool season review. So make sure you go and check that out. There'll be a link for that in the description down below. And also go and check out my Twitter, which there's also going to be a link in the description down below for. But as always, guys, I have been Deej. You guys have been amazing. And I will see you in the next one. Peace. Take it easy.